Recite ye the verses of God every morn and eventide. Whoso faileth to recite them hath not been faithful to the covenant of God and his testament. And whoso turneth away from these holy verses in this days of those who throughout eternity have turned away from God. Fear ye God, O my servants, one and all. Pride not yourselves on much reading of the verses, or on a multitude of pious acts by night and day. For were a man to read a single verse with joy and radiance, it would be better for him than to read with lassitude all the holy books of God that help imperil the self-subsisting. Read ye the sacred verses in such measure that ye be not overcome by languor and despondency. Lay not upon your souls that which will weary them and weigh them down, but rather what will lighten and uplift them, so that they may soar on the wings of the divine verses towards the dawning place of his manifest signs. This will draw you nearer to God, did ye but comprehend. Teach your children the verses revealed from the heaven of majesty and power, so that in most melodious tones they may recite the tablets of the All-Merciful in the alcoves within the Mashriqal Ashkars. Whoever hath been transported by the rapture born of adoration for my name, the most compassionate, will recite the verses of God in such wise as to captivate the hearts of those yet wrapped in slumber. Well is it with him who hath quaffed the mystic wine of everlasting life from the utterance of his merciful Lord in my name, a name through which every lofty and majestic mountain hath been reduced to dust. Ye have been enjoined to renew the furnishings of your homes after the passing of each 19 years. Thus hath it been ordained by one who is omniscient and all-perceiving. He verily is desirous of refinement, both for you yourselves and for all that ye possess. Lay not aside the fear of God, and be not of the negligent. Whoso findeth that his means are insufficient to this purpose hath been excused by God, the ever-forgiving, the most bounteous. Wash your feet once every day in summer, and once every 3 days during winter. Should anyone wax angry with you, respond to him with gentleness. And should anyone upbraid you, forbear to upbraid him in return, but leave him to himself and put your trust in God, the omnipotent avenger, the Lord of might and justice. Ye have been prohibited from making use of pulpits. Whoso wisheth to recite unto you the verses of his Lord, let him sit on a chair placed upon a dais, that he may make mention of God his Lord and the Lord of all mankind. It is pleasing to God that ye should sit yourselves on chairs and benches as a mark of honor for the love ye bear for him and for the manifestation of his glorious and resplendent cause. Gambling and the use of opium have been forbidden unto you. Eschew them both, O people, and be not of those who transgress. Beware of using any substance that induceth sluggishness and torpor in the human temple, and inflicteth harm upon the body. We verily desire for you naught save what shall profit you, and to this bear witness all created things, had ye but ears to hear. Whensoever ye be invited to a banquet or festive occasion, respond with joy and gladness, and whoever fulfilleth his promise will be safe from reproof. This is a day on which each of God's wise decrees hath been expounded.